Ladies and gentlemen, your headline bout of the evening features one of the sport's historical royalty taking on the newly crowned heavyweight tournament king in a bout sanctioned by the International Sport Kickboxing Association. The referee in charge at the opening bell, Atsushi Onari. And now, from Ariake Coliseum in Tokyo, Japan, to kickboxing fans watching in 170 countries around the world, it's time!
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
His opponent fighting out of the white corner, one of only 4 men to win 3 World Grand Prix tournaments. His career record, 103 wins with 30 losses, 1 draw, 78 big wins by knockout. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, 1.92 meters, and he weighed in at 231 pounds, 104.8 kilograms, fighting tonight out of the Netherlands. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Peter, the Dutch Lumberjack Ars. Once again, your referee, Atsushi Onari.
This was really okay. No headbutt, no elbow, no low blow, no cringing, okay? Good ring fight.
Referee Atsushi Onari with final instructions. The main event for Glory 13 Tokyo. The final fight in the legendary career of Peter Arts. At the age of 43, 103 wins, 30 losses, 1 draw. He faces the future of the sport, Enrico Verhoeven. The bell in round number 1. And while it's been billed as his final fight, Duke, you know that in combat sports, retirements last about as long as a common cold. And we'll have to see what Peter Arts has left here as he goes immediately on the attack.
I've been guilty of that sickness 4 or 5 times.
A great start here for Arts, putting it on. Enrico Verhoeven in the clinch. Verhoeven delivering knee strikes. Arts, who has won 3 World Grand Prix championships, putting him in elite company with Sammy Schilt, Remy Bonjasky, and Ernesto Host. Only Host and Schilt have won 4.
In fact, I think Peter fought in all of them except for 1.
That is correct. Born in Eindhoven, Netherlands, the same birthplace of fellow Dutch legend El Wapo Bas Rutten. He began training in Muay Thai and kickboxing at the age of 14. Won his first world title at just 19 years of age.
I've been a long-time friend of Peter. He's just an incredible ambassador of our sport. He is kickboxing here in Japan and all over the world. He's the king of kickboxing. But that being said, the Prince, Rico Verhoeven, wants to take his crown and become the king himself.
Verhoeven moved 1 step closer to doing just that when he upset both Volkan Saki and Daniel Pete on the same night back in October to win the heavyweight tournament championship.
I think Peter's doing a great job of not only winning the physical war, but the psychological war. He's coming out right away, putting leather and shins on Rico, reminding him, hey man, I'm dangerous. That's why I won all these championships.
You have to wonder what's going through Verhoeven's mind, although once the bell rings, it's all business. But he has spoken openly about the adoration, the respect he had for Peter Arts growing up. Being a fighter in the Netherlands, you looked up to the people on the Mount Rushmore of kickboxing, of which Peter Arts is one.
For sure. I made the mistake years ago when I fought the legendary Maurice Smith. He was an idol of mine. I fought him in a title fight. And I just didn't fight him as strong as I should because I looked up at the guy too much. And that's something you can do when you fight someone who's a lot older than you.
Apparently survived Maurice Smith boot camp in California. We'll talk about it later. 30 seconds left in the opening round. And again, Peter Arts said he wanted to turn it into a street fight, and he is getting physical here early against Verhoeven.
Looking very fresh for 43 years old and 130 fights.
Final 10 seconds of what has been an active opening round between Peter Arts and Rico Verhoeven, battling Dutch fighters.
Well, Morrow, we got to give that one to the lumberjack, Peter Arts. 10-9, aggressive striking, and more volume of striking. He's looking quite fresh, too. He came into this fight with great training camp, very well prepared. Here's a replay. Good right hand. Got kicked out by a low kick. That's good for Rico. Take the balance. Good middle kick under that right hand, which will pay dividends later in the fight.
A look at Glory Girl Tia. We've got Clark, Melissa. We've got Peter Arts and Rico Verhoeven set for round number 2. You know, you mentioned Peter Arts still looking physically impressive at 43. He told us that he wasn't physically declining, but that there's always a time for quitting things, and that time is now, he believes. And he, of course, wanted to thank the Japanese fans with this country that made him a big star as he lands that straight right. Another right cross connects by Arts.
Well, there's this thing about Peter Arts. He looks beatable until you fight him. All he does is throw jab crosses, throws jab cross, hooking kicks. But know what? He does it better than anyone else. That's why he's so hard to fight.
Verhoeven carrying a 4-fight win streak into this fight. As we look at the total strikes, a slight advantage for the veteran Arts. High kick, and yes, his calling card. That's why he's known as the Dutch Lumberjack, for those devastating head kicks. Beautiful jab executed, and nice one countered by Verhoeven.
Starting to see some adjustments by Verhoeven. His coach, Dennis Brewer, is an excellent strategist. He's really helped him win fights, and we're going to see what happens with the change of his strategy here.
Verhoeven has also been training and sparring with heavyweight boxer Tyson Fury as he chops away at Arts' leg. Arts coming straight ahead, lunging into Verhoeven, who turns the table along the ropes, midway point. The second round and the fight. Body kick by Verhoeven, lead left hook by Arts, who again falls to the canvas, but not ruled a knockdown. Outside low kick by Verhoeven.
Verhoeven's really getting on the inside and outside legs, but he's got to be more active with it, because right now, at times Peter is overrunning him with his hands. He's got to get busier. He's doing a good job, but it's just not enough. He's got to dominate.
Right cross inside low kick by Verhoeven. Left hook to the liver by Arts. Under a minute left in the second round. Arts remains in the pocket, initiating the attack on Verhoeven, who lands a liver kick. Right upper cross, left hook to the body by Verhoeven. The best combination of the night for him. Now Verhoeven beginning to find a rhythm. Left hook to the head. Outside low kick by Verhoeven. Right cross. Bounces off the jaw of Arts.
Verhoeven's got to let his hands go. He's landing that right hand that's finding the mark. He just needs to trust it.
15 seconds left in the second round.
I've never seen Peter Arts get hurt by a leg kick his whole career.
Third round coming up.
Morrow, that was a close round. I'm going to go with Rico Verhoeven. He landed the bigger low kicks, body kicks. He ran some good punches, but it was a close one. Verhoeven needs to come out and get after it, though. You can see Peter's coach. He's more aggression. When Peter's aggressive, he's dominating this fight. Let's take a look at the low kicks here. Again, nice hook, set it up right above the knee and the tendon. That was very painful. That could have maybe been more of a knockout. No, Peter, nope, he got up right away. So it was somewhat of a slip. When a guy stays down longer for a low kick, it's going to be a knockdown because it was painful. But the low kicks are definitely doing their damage. Great strategy by the Prince, Rico Verhoeven.
Alyssa, as we are set for the third and final round, the crowd here at the Ariake Coliseum saluting Peter Arts as he hugs with Rico Verhoeven. 43-year-old Arts made his World Grand Prix debut in the first ever Grand Prix in 1993, where he was eliminated by fellow legend Ernesto Hoost. He won his first Grand Prix in 94 and also won the following year. He would not win the tournament again until 1998, when he knocked out all three of his opponents in front of a huge crowd of the Tokyo Dome in what is considered to be one of the best Grand Prix ever.
Those were some legendary years. That's when I was dabbling in K1. I was actually invited to the 1994 Grand Prix, but I hurt my back. Pat Smith took my spot. Peter went on to knock out Pat Smith after he knocked out Andy Hoog.
The late, great Andy Hoog, who Peter Arts made a point of visiting his grave here in Tokyo this week. Right cross by Verhoeven connects. Inside low kick by Verhoeven. High kick by Arts. A body kick by Arts.
We got ourselves a fight. Oh my God, this 43-year-old dude is letting it go. He's thinking maybe I should come out of it. No, I'm not as tough as Peter Arts.
Right hand by Arts. Inside low kick by Verhoeven. They are going mano-a-mano, toe-to-toe here in the main event of Glory 15 Tokyo. In what is being billed as Peter Arts' final fight. And if he keeps performing like this, like I told you, you know about combat sports retirement. Body kick by Verhoeven. Outside low kick by Arts. Body kick by Arts.
As Arts hanging out with Bernard Hopkins, what's up, man? Legendary performance by him.
Inside low kick by Verhoeven. Lead right hand by Rico Verhoeven. Clinch by Arts. In his 135th fight as a professional. Under a minute remaining in the third round. Referee warning Arts for excessive holding. Actually warns both fighters for excessive clinching. So in the final 45 seconds of what has been one of the greatest careers in kickboxing, does Peter Arts have one last victory left in him? Rico Verhoeven on the offensive. Inside low kick by the champion, the tournament champion. Verhoeven wanting to not only have the torch passed to him by Arts, he wants him to rip it from his hands.
Well, he's got to stop clinching. That's not going to win the fight for him. He's got to strike. He needs big punches, stay on the legs. Otherwise, he's going to let Peter tie him up and not win this fight.
The crowd beginning to roar their support for Peter Arts, absorbing the kicks from Verhoeven. Peter Arts' final fight in Japan goes the distance.
Morrow, what a fight. That was incredible performance by both fighters. Not only a tournament champion, but legend of all legends, the king of kickboxers, Peter Arts. Very spirited last fight here in Japan. We might have ourselves an extra round. It was a very close fight.
Peter Arts, for most of his career, trained by the legendary Tom Herring at Chakariki Gym. When Herring retired, he moved over to the Coliseum Gym in Utrecht. And goes the full 9 minutes against the 24-year-old Rico the Prince Verhoeven.
Well, here's our final stats. And again, the percentages were 57 on the arms landed, and then on the legs, 76% for Rico and 68% overall. Power strikes were even the first round, but then across the board at the end, Rico took it down the right. Great highlights here. Big low kick. There's where Rico was taking those legs out. He was getting after the legs, trying to cut the tree down so he couldn't get lumberjack. Again, that great low kick, chopping the tree down.
So, the Glory 13 Tokyo main event is in the books. Let's get the official decision from Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. Judge Okabayashi scores the bout 30-27, Verhoeven. Judge Wicker scores the bout 29-28, Arts. And Judge LaRose scores the bout 29-28, your winner by split decision, Rico Verhoeven!
Rico Verhoeven escapes with a split decision over the Dutch lumberjack Peter Arts, a man who has dedicated nearly 30 years of his life to kickboxing, a man who retires a legend. On behalf of kickboxing fans around the world, thank you, Peter Arts. Donkey Bell for everything. For Duke Rufus, Ron Kroc, and all of us here at Glory, I'm Mauro Ranallo. Sayonara!
Wants an interview?
Peter Arts? I don't know if he wants an interview.
Okay.
He's in there.
Peter. Okay. Peter. Here you go.
All guys are on.
Well, a historic moment in kickboxing history, no doubt. Peter Arts, I know that you wanted to go out with a victory, but talk about what this means to have your final fight here in Japan.
Het hebben het al. Nihonji, assisteren tot me. Goed.
Peter, that was a back and forth battle. We expected a stand-up war. That's what we got. Why do you think the judges awarded Rico the fight?
He's 20 years younger. So that's a little age. But it was not too much different, I think. It was close.
You have fought here for so long, so many incredible moments. What do you have to say to the Japanese fight fans who have supported you throughout the years?
I love you a lot. And I will miss this very much in the future. Arigatou gozaimashita. Who's?
Class act as always. Peter, I know this is your final fight here in Japan, but could we see you return to Glory maybe next year for 1 or 2 more fights?
I don't know. I get a little bit old. But when I make a comeback, I want to fight 1 more time in Japan. But I get a little bit old. Yeah.
Very good. Always thank you on behalf of all kickboxing fans. Peter Arts, thank you so much.
Nihonji and arigatou gozaimasu. Who's?
Joined now by the winner, Rico Verhoeven. Rico, it was no secret. You told us that Peter Arts is someone that you have always looked up to. How was it fighting an icon like Peter Arts?
Yeah, fighting Peter was amazing, you know, but it was also a dream coming true. Of course, when I was young, I always thought, oh, he is the champion, he's the big champion. maybe I fight him one day, it would be an honor. I think like 2-3 years ago, I thought that ain't gonna happen, but it did, so thank you.
An incredible moment here in Japan. A very tough fight. He came out very game and pushed the pace. Why do you feel you were victorious in this bout?
Yeah, I just scored more. I think I hit him more at the legs, so I think that made the victory for me.
You were coming off a victory, winning the Glory Heavyweight Tournament, and as Peter said, you're 20 years younger than him. Rico, do you feel this is a true changing of the guard and that this win marks a new generation of kickboxers in Glory?
Without a doubt. This is going to be my era. You know, Peter's been here for 20 years on top, so big props to him. It's amazing. I think there will be nobody anymore like Peter who will be on top for 20 years. It's just amazing, you know, and I got a lot of respect for that, but now it's my time.
Very well put. You won the heavyweight tournament, and 2 weeks later you get the call, and here you are taking on the legend, Peter Aerts. Is it time for a vacation?
It is time for a vacation, but another fight is coming up. So February, I'm gonna be there again, sharp. Today, it was okay. It wasn't really good, but it was okay. So I won the fight, so I'm happy with that, but there are a lot of things that could go better today, but probably a little bit nervous to fighting Peter, you know, a legend like Peter it's amazing to fight a man like that. But February, I'll be 100% again.
Very good. Well, Holiday will have to wait. Rico Verhoeven, enjoy this victory.
Thanks a lot. See you in Denver.
Tokyo, your winner, Rico Verhoeven.